Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me. This is Game God Fluent, bringing you episode 4 of Let's Play ADOM, Ancient Domains of Mystery. So, we're going to get right into it. The last episode did not go too well. I lost 2 characters, so we're going to start a new game. Let me go ahead and turn it down. I don't like that talents are chosen for me, so we're just going to go ahead with the hard roguelike mode. I haven't been thinking of a character. Dragon. Ferocity, combat, might, rulership, anger, magic. In combat. 10% increased effects from tactics settings, -3 to initial willpower, +2 initial strength, +1 initial toughness, constantly increased weapon skills are reduced by 10%, combat magic is 10%, and power points. Alright, we're gonna go with Dragon. Slightly stronger. Yeah, we'll go slightly stronger. High Elves are a beautiful race of extremely long-lived creatures. Dodge, listening, literacy, and stealth. Drakelings are humanoid lizard-like creatures about 6 feet tall. They can spit acid. Drakelings train in alertness, food preservation, music, and swimming. Dark Elves are as evil as Grey Elves, are beautiful, steeped in magic. Gnomes are the smaller cousins of dwarves. Gemology, listening, mining. Pickpockets and ventriloquism. Grey Elves are the most noble of all noble of all elven races. Dodge, listening, literacy, and stealth. Let's go ahead and be a Grey Elf, I think. A Grey Elf. Chaos Knight? Dark War Leaders of the Legions of Chaos. No. Monks are able martial artists striving to achieve perfect mastery of body, mind, and spirit. How about a Paladin? A Grey Elf Dragon Paladin. Paladins are noble fighters from the point of view of their respective race. An orc paladin is very different from a human paladin. Paladins are trained in the following skills: athletics, concentration, dodge, healing, law if they're lawful initially, literacy, stealth, swimming, and 2-weapon combat. Yeah, let's go with paladin and divvy out our points. Star sign -3, profession +1, profession +2, star sign +2. Let's go ahead and add even more to that. Profession +4. Let's go ahead and get some charisma. Perception. Ooh, toughness has to come up. Willpower. Learning and appearance. You are born to be a male Grey Elf. You have silver hair, purple eyes, and a pale complexion. Your parents belong to the middle class. They are average people living in average quarters. Your father is a craftsman of mediocre talent. As a child, you had to survive pretty harsh times since your parents seemed to have run out of luck. Their wealth was ever declining and times were very hard. During your youth, you had a lot of fun playing with other kids of your age. You always were a natural leader and the center of interest. As a young adult, you left your home because of trouble with your parents. They opposed your plans for the future without understanding your wishes. Thus, you decided to live on your own. You wandered through the country for many years, growing older and wiser and learning many things. At the age of 331, you end your apprenticeship. You're now a fully learned paladin. Let's see here. I'd like to make him skilled to get the +2 to all initial skill values and upgrade the skill increase time by 1 level. Oh, that's it. That's all we get. He's skilled. Gray Elf. Letharius. Alright, let's get into it. Here we are once again for the third time. We're going to head right into Terreno. And do what we have to do here. Completed our first quest. Let's go ahead and talk to you. All right, Keithrax. Let's go ahead and talk to you. Come back here. Huh, he's not giving me the quest. Maybe because I have to talk to more people. Alright, we talked to 3 important people. Old stories speak about a strange cave in the central western area. You might want to go there. But me feels you should earn more experience before you venture to that dark region. Okay. Let's see, who else? The tiny child. Alright, we still want to go for the quest to get the little girl's dog. Oh, there you are. Come back here. Chronoc. Oh, the fool may have something to say. Okay, same stuff. Let's, buy some rations. Oh, I only have 25 starting gold. How much do these cost? 20. Let's check our inventory, actually. Ooh, we're wearing elven chainmail, a metal cap, have a long sword and a dagger, leather boots. I have a holy symbol, which I'm not sure what to do with. Loaf of elven bread, 2 loaves of elven bread, and 25 gold pieces. Well, I still want to pick up a large ration. Pay them in. Leave with our 5 gold. And our dignity. And head to the puppy dungeon. Which, okay, we completed a quest. Which was rather difficult last time, but now we're a 2-handed fighting fighter. A hood. It's a good find to start. You've got a kobold. Did he shoot me? He shot an arrow at me. A short bow. A heap of 10 lumps of clay. Okay. And a short bow. Okay. Bring it on if you think you can hang. Oh, a wooden wand. If not, then let me do my thing. Come here. I actually feel pretty confident with Letharius. Because of his melee ability. Crude knife discovered. Pick it up. Trying to sneak up on me. Kobold. Or corpse. I guess there's only really secrets in kind of designated spots. I don't know that for sure, though. So far, so good. 19 HP. I like that for level 1. What is this? An open door. Okay. Come here. Whoops. You are... Congratulations, you advanced to level 2. Let's take a good look at our skills here. Let's go ahead and raise 2-weapon combat. We get to improve 4. Let's upgrade 2-weapon combat. Let's upgrade healing. And let's upgrade dodge, going into a more melee-oriented build. Ooh. This guy is shooting at me. Who are you? You hit the kobold with full force and transform him into a mangled heap. Leather cat. Oh. We should go ahead and change our tactics, actually. To aggressive. We're going to be aggressive. Bundle of 2 arrows discovered. I don't want to move too fast, even if I can. I don't want to mess with the pit viper. Although it's coming after me, so I guess I have to. Ooh, a lot of pit vipers. Advanced level 3. Let's go ahead and get 2-weapon combat. Listening. Healing. And dodge. Let's see here. Let's go with an affinity with swords. Gonna make this even more wicked of a melee build. What did I want to do? The ore corpse slowly rots away. Yeah, let's go ahead and drop it. And carry 1950 stones. Oh, we have to do it from the inventory. Let's go ahead and put the hood on. It's just a hood. The leather cap is just a leather cap. Crude knife. Let's take off the dagger, put on the crude knife. Oh, it's an orcish knife. +1. 1d3 +2. Off to a great start. Let's go ahead and put our missile weapon as the short bow. We have 3 arrows to shoot. Tool. Holy symbol. What else did we have? Can we go ahead and eat that? Tastes like chicken. Not bad. 10. Oh, we had the wooden wand. That scares me, actually. Can I just press Z? Yeah, wooden wand. Let's zap it that way. Okay, what is it? It is a... Oh, it doesn't say what it is? Use it. Oh, he doesn't have the right stuff to understand what it is, but it looks pretty good. Looks like some sort of lightning bolt. Close. Alright, let's head down. Oh, we've got... Upon entering this room, you feel a strange magical shock. You hear the clicking sound of many small feet. orc corpse. No, thank you. What is this thing here? Nothing? I don't like that autumn. Ooh, door steps down. Should I take them or explore the level? I never know. $39 gold pieces. I should probably take them down because the dog is probably on the last floor of this place. You hear clicking sounds. Your movements are getting swifter. Oh god, not clicking sounds. Why am I at 7 out of 17 power points? Is that because I equipped the holy symbol? Okay, a scroll. An iron ration, nice. This door, open the door. Kick. There we go. I'll pick up your arrow. Oh, something actually hit me. How quaint. Hear a grinding sound in the distance. Oh god, not the ants again. That's level 4. Let's get some concentration, some dodge, some first aid, and some 2-weapon combat. Oh, it's dark. Something fails to hurt you. Feel something passing closely by your head. You are likely to be eaten by a grue. The heck does that mean? These giant ants are tough suckers. You have movements. You feel something close and fair. What are my spells? Wow, it hit me pretty good. Oh, it's a giant ant warrior. Oh no. Die. Oh my gosh. Let's get out of here. You hear clicking sounds. No. Not the ants. Not the ants. Close the door. And I think we just press 5 until we wait here. Am I healing? I'm slamming on the 5 key. How do I wait longer? Extended wait. There's an extended wait, but something opened the door. It was a rock with metal veins. Rock with metal veins. It was a giant ant warrior that I'm getting the heck away from. Oh my gosh. Get me out of here. The black earthling picks up the rock with metal veins. An orc. Good. Not the ants again. The ants were ridiculous. Let's come in here. There are clicking sounds. Oh no, it's going back down there. Oof. Just get out of the dark room, bro. It's dead. It's death incarnate. My healing is good, at least. Alright, let's go down. This is probably the furthest we've ever made it. There we go, kick it open. Bugbear. Okay. Beautiful music playing. Giant bat. Hundreds of tiny insects are crawling beneath your feet, and the whole ground seems to be covered with tiny white eggs. Oh no. Wow. Severely wounded. W5. W5. What was I interrupted by? W5. 5. Pressing W5. Let me slam a 5 here. W5. Okay, interrupted by hungry. Let's go ahead and eat a loaf of elven bread. Bloated. You really feel satiated now. Stuff tastes great and is very nourishing. Okay, I'm W5ing. There we go. Alright, so that bomb set me back a little bit, but we're rocking. A large bat. Not a giant bat, just a large bat. Yeah, we'll come over here. Goblin chieftain, but he's beaten up already a bit. Got him. An ogre. A trap. Oof. Improve your skill in dagger and knives weapon groups to level 2. I lose blood, but I critically wound the ogre and kill. A to apply first aid. I'm fair at it. Don't manage to properly take care of your wounds. What's there? An arrow trap and some arrows. We have to start worrying about traps now. My healing is on point. Bugbear. Grab me an arrow. So far, so good, as long as we stay away from the ants. What are you? Rattling archer. That's level 5. This is the furthest we've made it. Level 5 with all our characters, pretty much. 2-weapon combat. Healing. Dodge. Athletics. Large ration. A were-rat. Giant rat corpse. Oh, we're doing pretty good. Not gonna eat the rat corpse. Rattling warrior. A large bat. What are you? Huge bat. I missed the huge bat. I want your experience. Severely wound it and kill it. Several items are laying here. Arrow. Let's go the other way. This way. Trying to find steps down. Oof. What did I get into here? Lizard man. Wow. A watery potion. And our steps down. This is definitely the furthest we've made it. Another bugbear. Not finding a lot of usable loot. But, doing our thing. A bone? Sure. A zombie? Man, have we rolled an actual decent character? What are you? Hobgoblin leader. Oh, they're fighting. I'll flank them. Hidden. A stone spear. A silver wand. We are doing exceptionally well. A floating eye. Oh, I'm paralyzed. Who are you, swordsman? Why do you attack me? Supply first aid. I don't want to get too cocky. Not going to eat the giant rat corpse. A ghoul. A hexagonal key. That thing looks tough. It's a knoll. Arrow. So the steps must be somewhere over here. There's an ogre. Man, we are wrecking shop. Let's go see what's in this last room. I know I move into that initial attack and I could just wait and have them come to me, but I kind of don't fear it. Kobold Shaman. They get that attack of opportunity when I move into them, but it's not really stopping me much. And it's level 6. Once every 1,000 turns, you can now cure diseases. Let's get 2-weapon combat. Listening, 2-weapon combat, and probably should get some concentration. I see him as skilled and careful, even though he's aggressive. Okay, this is new territory. I should probably call it an episode soon. Wow, big open spaces. There's our steps down already. Bundle of 11 corals. A sling, a heap of 7 rocks. T takes all, right? Oh. Feel like we're gonna find more cool stuff down here. Clawbug. It's a talk. Okay. Oh boy. A black hearthling. Oof. Got you. Got you. And what is this? A hippogriff. Wow. And I rocked it? Okay. A loaf of elven bread. Oh no, I have to swim to get over there. Minotaur? Somewhat experienced Minotaur, a whip, and an orc corpse. We'll just grab the whip. Not sure what I can do with the claw bug. Alright, I'm getting especially greedy here. Because this karmic lizard. You hit the karmic lizard and slightly wound it. You feel special. I don't get it. Broadsword discovered. Gloves discovered. Alright, so for gauntlets, let's put on the gloves. They're just regular gloves. In the right hand. How about a broadsword? 1d7 plus 3. And here, can we put the longsword? Or is it better to have the orcish knife? What is with the clicking? Chaos, brother. Oh dear. I shouldn't be fighting Chaos Brothers. I died that easily to a Chaos Brother. He was doomed and cursed. Killed 74 monsters. I was on level 5 of the Draculor Pass. Survived for 1 day, 11 hours. Only scored 2,700 points to advance to level 6. He was slightly tainted by chaos. Dang. Well, it was fun. I made second place. I may do about 5 characters total. And next time try a different path instead of coming down in this dungeon. Maybe try to just do a different dungeon. I don't know. It's pretty rough, and that Chaos Brother, I didn't know in advance to avoid him. I probably should have avoided him, because it looked like he was moving away from me anyway, and I chased him down. So I know for next time. That's good learning there. So I want to thank you for joining me. That'll do it for this episode. Hope you enjoyed, despite the, inevitable outcome. Oh, Rozon did make it to a level 6. I didn't realize that. Next time we'll try someone different. Much love, peace, and joy, guys, and I'll see you then. So long.